Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our fun English learning. The more you practice your speaking English, the better you will do it. With me, Mr. Mariono, your English teacher. Today, we are going to learn about bullying. Let's think in English. I will not translate in our bahasa. Traumatize someone who carry emotional wound which affect them psychologically. To intimidate, to cause fear in other people. Helpless, make people feel they can't help themselves. They are powerless. To cooperate, to work together for their mutual benefit. Alpha male, the strong man in the group who wanted to dominate everybody else. Human resources, also known by initial HR, is department which hire new employees and keep information about their life in the company. Intentional, plan, deliberate, perception, the way someone interprets something they see or hear. We are going to read conversation between Rob and Neil. Hello, and I am Rob. Welcome to 6 Minute English. I am joined today by Neil. Hello, Neil. Hi there. Hi, Rob. Today we are talking about very serious topic, bullying, and you are going to learn some vocabulary related to this topic. It's serious matter because it can leave people traumatized. Traumatized, it means they end up with emotional wound which affect them psychologically. Bullies want to intimidate people. To intimidate, in other words, to make people fear them. Yes, it does make people feel they can't help themselves. They are powerless. They feel helpless. Unfortunately, bullying has been increasing in the workplace in spite of laws against it. Let's go for some figures. Are you ready for question, Neil? Yes, I am. The Workplace Bullying Institute based in US conducted a survey last year. How much of the American workforce has experienced bullying at work? Was it 7%, 27%, or 47%? Well, I don't know, but I'm going to go for 27%. Okay, I'll give you the answer by the end of the program. I'm very keen to know, Rob. Intimidating people is a bad thing, but some may say that, well, aggression is part of human nature. Yes, that's an interesting point, Neil. I can imagine big strong men imposing their will by force in the Stone Age, but behaving this way now probably is not a good idea. The California-based anthropologist Christopher Bohm explained, listen and then tell me what made bullying go out of fashion. About a quarter million years ago, humans began to hunt zebras and antelope, and they had to cooperate to do some because their weapons were rather primitive and they didn't want to alpha male and to be dominating carcass after it was killed. So the thing that everyone else did was to start killing alpha males. Bullies simply were not tolerated. People had to cooperate with each other, in other words, to work together for their mutual benefit. They were hunting animals for food. Yes, and nobody wanted the alpha male, the strong man in the group who wanted to dominate everybody else, to take all the meat for himself. So about 150,000 years ago, when human society was evolving, people realized it was not good for a community to have bully around. Now, so if we make a big jump in history and back to 21st century, well, modern companies value cooperation. People well-being matters too. That's right. Many countries have laws against bullying, which is part of the company's human resources policy. Human resources, also known by the initial HR, is the department which hire new employees and store information about their career at the company. And what sort of behavior is considered bullying in civilized world? That's what Helena Goldberg is about to explain to us. She is specialist in developmental psychology. What's the main thing that defines bullying? Something that is intentional on the part of perpetrator. It has to involve some kind of power imbalance, so it's not an argument between equals, and it's something that is repetitive, so it's not one of rate by person against another. The intent is to cause harm, which can be psychological or physical. To be considered bullying, the behavior has to be intentional, which means it has to be planned or deliberate, and also has to happen many times and involve power. Yes, indeed. One person has to have more power than the others. You know, Rob, this is idea of intention is very important because some people are just more confident and demanding than others. They may say that they didn't mean to cause any harm. They don't mean to bully anyone. Yes, but it can be interpreted differently. Darren Treadway at State University of New York studied bullying in the workplace. He used words which mean the way someone interprets something they see or hear. Which word is it? At the end of the day, if the target feel as if they are being bullied, the cooperation needs to make sure they are addressing that feeling. If you are the supervisor whose your subordinate ways say that they are being bullied by abused by you, while you may not feel you are doing that, it's your responsibility as communicator to make sure that they are getting the accurate perception of your behavior. Being known as bully is stigma that nobody in corporations wants. It is perception. According to Darren Treadway, bullying is matter of perception, the way some action is interpreted by a person, in this case a subordinate, and supervisors have to be aware of how their subordinates see their behavior. It's all matter of communication. Yes, indeed. But we are running out of time. I'm afraid let's go back to the question I put you earlier in the program. It's about survey by the Workplace Bullying Institute. I asked how much of American workforce has experienced bullying in the workplace. The options were 7%, 27%, and 47%. And I guessed 27%. And you guessed very well. The answer in there 20%, 27%. What do you think about that? Well, it's depressingly high, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, well, before we go, could you remind us of some of the words that we've heard today, Neil? Yes, we've heard traumatize, intimidate, helpless, culprit, alpha male, human resource, intentional, and perception. Right, thanks Neil. Don't forget subscribe Belajar Bahasa Inggris dengan Mariono Jonogoro on YouTube to find more fun, interesting English learning. The text is not from Mariono Jonogoro channel, but the text is from www.bbclearningenglish.com. Don't forget subscribe, like, and share. If you like it, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.